I realize I have a big flaw about myself. My biggest flaw is that I'm a terrible friend. And when I mean a terrible friend, it's just that as I got older and got older and matured, I realized one of my biggest flaws is that I'm not good at maintaining relationships. So, and I was just really thinking about this because I had a conversation with someone the other day, and we were just basically talking about friendships. Like we were talking about friendships, and especially men once they reach a certain age, how do we build friends? How do we go out and go like just meet new friends and things of that nature? Because I don't know, I feel like as you get older, it kind of feels it feels a little bit awkward to make friends at a certain age. I don't know why. Then it had me thinking that like, damn, like, like I'm someone who, a lot of people are attracted to me, I should say, who are just like, people want to meet me, want to be friends, or want to hang out and stuff like that. But I just do a terrible job of just maintaining that relationship. And it doesn't really have anything to do with the individual. It's just more say to got to do with me. I just been so caught up of I was just been raised in a way where I'm just always constantly alone to myself a lot. So I think as I got older and matured as an adult, it kind of impacted how I generally go out and go meet friends and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I wonder, like, am I the only person who kind of goes through this idea of like terrible at like meeting people, but no, amazing at meeting people, I should say, but terrible at maintaining the relationship? Oh no. Yeah, and it's super awkward, right? Because I do such a terrible job at like maintaining relationships and friendships. Some people might take that there's something wrong with them, or they might think that I just don't fuck with them or something of that nature. But that's not the case, honestly. That's why whoever who's watching this, who might know me personally, please don't take it personally. It really has nothing to do with them. Sometimes they can, like, but generally speaking, it has nothing to do with that. So it's very awkward, like making people feel like they're the problem when it's not really that. I just do a terrible job at it. Ash is convinced that I might be slightly autistic. She's saying that's an autistic thing. It might be. I don't know. I tried. I attempted to do that whole autistic test with my doctor, but I just did not follow through with it. I just kind of got. I just didn't feel like doing it no more. But yeah, friendships like, and that's the thing. Like me, like with friendships, like I don't know. It's kind of awkward. I don't know. It's just awkward. Especially I'm just so used to the people that I know right now. Open that up to other and new people, it's very awkward for me, and that's not a good thing because it's like meeting new people is fun. You might learn something new about yourself. You might learn something new about the world, and just so much. Like there's so many different opportunities if you allow yourself to meet new people and just get comfortable with that. But it's something that I have not been 100% comfortable with, even right now in my mid 30s going on. Yeah. How do I maintain relationships? How I don't really know how to do that, to be very honest with you. And for others, it might seem like a simple, like, It's like, what do you mean you don't know how to maintain relationships? Like, what do you mean you don't know how to maintain a friendship? I just don't, Like a lot of people who know me on a very personal level would probably tell you that I'm probably not that friend who you're gonna always hang out with, but I'm gonna be that friend who's gonna pop up when you really need me. And I think that just comes from the fact that I just don't know how to do that. And I know I'm not the only one who goes through that. And I think it really prevents me from learning certain things. It prevents me from expanding my horizon in different ways, and probably even prevent me from certain opportunities as well too, right? And I think I just kind of block my blessing because I just don't know how to do that, you know. But that's my spiel about not being able to maintain friendships, and I'm probably not the only one going through that. And honestly, like I don't even know why. Like I'm kind of like trying to think through this idea of like why is it so hard for me to maintain friendships. Probably a part of it is just because like I'm kind of probably there's a sense of fear, fear of getting too close to someone and they might do something like on a more emotional level, like because I'm someone who's very big on loyalty, and I think I'm just kind of like fearful that certain people will kind of get close and like you know hurt me in a certain way, I should say. But or like sometimes I think I have this like weird thought of like I don't want to know someone on a more deeper level because it might reveal something about them that I don't like, and I'm gonna have to end that relationship. And I think there's that comes into mind as well too. So it's like this weird like mental battle, and I'm trying to really like process it of understanding like why is that such a thing for me. And also I never really talked to other people who who go through this. Ash goes through something similar, but outside of her, I have never met someone who kind of goes through that same thing. So that's why I'm very curious to know like, is this a common thing? Is this something that's just kind of like isolated where it's just like, I don't know, 1% of the population is going through? So you have the group of people who have a hard time making friends, and then you have a group of people who have a hard time, they can make friends, but they have a hard time maintaining the relationship. I'm good at making friends, but I'm just not good at maintaining it. Those are the thoughts that's going through my head right now on this morning. Fuck. I'm dead.